I'm not even laughing at that. I'm thinking about something else. I'm sorry. Since we all got fascinated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I started a video. Started bling. Woo!
We got hitched, y'all.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
2012. So we've it'll be 9 years, babe. I was looking at flights for next year, but I tried to look at flights for next year, but you can't go that far out. You can only go to like February.
How about you calling the army? She comes over.
Yeah, maybe. Where we going?
Wherever she takes us. Where can we go for free?
Yeah.
No. 9 years. Yeah, it's crazy to think that.
Maxwell will almost be 3. We'll get him potty trained by then.
Mm-hmm.
He can say what.
He's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's working on it.
And so cute.
But yeah, we've been married for 9. It'll be 9 years in May. Your dad was actually.
It'll be 9 years in May.
I just said that.
Yep.
It'll be.
My dad said what?
What'd you just say?
Nothing. What'd my dad say?
Nothing. He didn't say nothing. I was talking to him. I'm sorry.
I am too. You can turn the car on. Don't open that window, man.
Oh my gosh.
You have me sneezing, have them bugs all up in here.
I don't know if they can hear us with the car on. They can hear us, I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's been 9 years. I told your dad, we were talking, I don't know how we were talking about something.
Did you just say you were eating onions?
What?
You said, I don't know, eating onions, and your dad said...
No.
It sounded like...
Okay, anyways.
Okay, you'll play this back and it'll sound just like you said eating onions.
I'll edit it in the computer so you won't
Okay.
hear it. See, now it's dinging. Put your seatbelt on so it doesn't ding. So I'm ding the whole video if you don't put your seatbelt on. See?
We'll put your
I
seatbelt.
don't have to have mine on. I'm not driving.
Alright, go ahead.
I'll put mine on just so it looks like. Okay. What was I saying?
Talking about my dad.
Talking about her dad. So her dad. Hey y'all, we're the Fosters and it's Monday.
It's Monday. Thank you for
We're
tuning
popping in. Thanks for watching us.
Just dropping some relationship gems. We have been married for 8.5 years now, almost 9. And
8.5.
years now, almost 9.
8. Okay, sure.
8 3/4 years.
It'll be 9 years in less than a month.
Okay.
Wait.
It's more than
Well,
a month.
about a month, so. I was thinking
A month
May
and a
1st.
half.
What comes on May 1st? No. I was talking to my father-in-law today.
We're still introducing
Oh,
ourselves.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Who are you?
I'm Lachey. This is my husband, my lovely husband.
Lovely.
Yeah, you lovely.
Handsome.
You handsome too. I mean, they can see that. They can't see your loveliness.
Okay.
Dupre.
You see
His
my
name-
loveliness? My name is Dupre.
His name is Dupre.
Dupre and Lachey.
Go ahead. You want to talk
And
about my father?
It's Dupre.
Go ahead and talk about
People
my
are
father.
like, is it Dupre? How do you pronounce your name?
Dupree. It's spelled Dupree, but it's pronounced
And then I
Dupre.
tell them it's Dupre. So Dupre every day.
But you be saying it with a little. Never mind. Go ahead.
What did I say? What?
With a little like there's a little Spanish twang.
Dupre. Dupre. Dupre.
But that's not. It's like
Dupre.
a French.
Dupre. Bonjour.
Yeah, it's a French
How should I
accent.
say it? Dupre? Dupre.
You don't have to like change your tone of your voice. It's Dupre.
Dupre. That's
Yeah,
what I
but
said.
you be like doo 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 doo.
What?
You be like Dupre.
Okay, it's Dupre. It's Dupre.
Like you be rolling your R's and
I
stuff.
don't know my. It's Dupre.
All right. Go ahead.
Someone used to call me Dupre. Some people call me Dupre. You like Dupre? Dupre? My teacher used to call me Duper.
Well, you know, now that I am a certified kindergarten teacher and understand like phonetically how the English language is written, phonetically it would be Dupree. Or I mean, if you put your accent on there,
Yes.
it would be Dupre.
Do you say Renee?
I'm just letting you know.
Do you ever see anyone say Renee?
It would be Renee.
Renee?
If there's 2 vowels in a word, the first vowel has its long sound.
So my
It would
should
be
Dupree.
Dupree. No,
Dupree.
it doesn't have to have the ooh.
But a U is the first vowel and another
Yeah, it's U.
vowel. Right, so
It's just pronounced.
Dupre.
No, it's just pronounced U. Dupre.
Dupre.
But nothing. You don't have to. No, extension of the nut included.
Dupree.
Go ahead.
Most people call me Dupree. Oh, doop, doop, doo-doo, whatever. Doofly.
Don't let nobody call you no doo-doo.
Well, she gone now.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead. Talk about my father.
This is not about your father. We're talking about relationships.
Well, you wanted to talk about my father.
I didn't want to talk about your father. Why are you bringing him up again? Okay, no, I don't know. We were talking about something. I don't know what we're talking about. But I just remember saying today, like, yeah, it'll be 9 years this May. Mm-hmm. And I'm still wondering, though. Y'all tell me. I'm still wondering and waiting. Because the older folks that have been married forever and know everything always say, well, y'all just wait. You're in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're out of the honeymoon
just wait
phase
till you have kids. Just wait until this and that. I don't know. I don't hate you.
Just wait and then what?
I don't hate you yet.
And then it won't be easy.
No.
Marriage ain't easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. If you want to get married, it's not easy. It's not going to make your life easier. Okay? It's not.
But it's fun.
Yeah,
it's good. I still love you.
Mm-hmm.
I still like you. You're still my dude. You're still my person.
I love you. I like you. I want to be with you.
I want to come home to you. Like, I want to text you.
You don't come home to me. When's the last time you come home to me?
Yeah, before COVID. Okay? I've been in the house. I've been home.
Been waiting for me?
For you.
She's been waiting on me, y'all. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. She's every husband's dream. You get home and she's in the bed.
Every husband's dream?
Yeah.
I don't want nobody else's husband dream about me.
Not you, but the dream of what you do.
Okay,
she be in the bed.
I am not. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. I'm not in the bed every day when you come home.
Listen to this. When we first got married, y'all probably gonna think this is weird. I shouldn't even put this on there because they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with that? She wanna be in the bed? I'll get in the bed. Hey, what?" Okay, no, let me not say that. She would be like, "The bed is more comfortable because we lived in an apartment and
the bed was more comfortable.
I come to the couch. Ooh.
I get to lay down.
And then we get a house.
I watch TV. I like to watch TV. Lay
Why
down.
we got TVs in every room in the house if you got to be in the bed?
Look.
We got a TV in the bedroom. This is no shame. No, am I shaming? No shame. Whatever. This is not negative. I'm just saying. She likes the bed. We put a couch in the bedroom. She'd still be in the bed.
Yeah, I didn't say I was going to sit on the couch all day. What? We got the couch. You sit on the couch, put your shoes on. You put the kids on the couch in front of the TV.
Put your shoes on?
I mean, put your socks on.
We don't put our shoes on upstairs.
Put your socks on.
Okay, I don't put my socks on. Okay.
You sit on. You put your pants on. Yeah. I don't know.
Don't tell people what I do. On the couch. Put my pants. Who puts their pants on the couch?
I don't know. You gotta roll.
I'm not that old. Do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The couch is very convenient being in the bedroom.
That's where you can find us on Friday nights, y'all. She does sit on the couch on Friday nights.
Yep, it's Blue Couch Talk Friday nights.
F.O.S.T.E.R.E.D live on Fridays. Yes. But yeah.
But yeah, marriage. I know they say in the beginning stuff's hard. I mean, I guess the first year we had some things go on. I think our biggest thing was like where we were gonna live.
Yeah.
When we got married, I was living about an hour or 30 minutes? About an hour away.
Yeah, about exactly an hour.
I was living about an hour away from Dupre, and I had a roommate, and I was being very kind to my roommate.
Yeah, I told him he needed to get out.
I'm just
kidding. It wasn't a guy.
She didn't know where she was gonna go, where she was gonna stay, where she was gonna live, and like we got married in May, and I think our contract, I know it ran from like October to whatever 6 months out is. Mm-hmm. So I did renew the contract before our wedding in May.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved in October officially. Moved out in October after we got married. So
of 2012.
Of 2012. But you also work like a weird shift, and it's not like I would have seen you that much anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our biggest thing when we first got married. We didn't know where we were going to live. I really wanted to stay where I lived, like in the city. But you probably just couldn't. Yeah, I wanted to live in Virginia Beach.
I was thinking about Newport News.
No. I wanted to stay in Virginia Beach, but you just couldn't. So it ended up working itself out. I ended up moving to Newport News. We stayed there for about 6 months, and then
stayed somewhere else for about 6 months.
We moved and made it work. So that was probably the most stressful thing. I mean,
what would y'all do? That's a good question, right? I don't know. I think if we lived off of the pressures of what society says, that would have been like total. I think it would have been a lot more friction. Like for me, I felt like it was, I don't know, and I felt like it was the right thing to do.
What?
To allow you to still stay there with her.
To allow me.
Okay. You know what?
Okay, go ahead.
I did allow you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even, and I mean, still being like youngish, like having in my mind, still my mindset, like, I'm grown, I'm gonna do what I want. I don't know that. And I mean, I still came to your apartment on the weekends. We still saw each other a lot. So it wasn't like we didn't see each other a lot. Like, I can see if I was just like, no, I'm just gonna live here. I'll see you in 6 months, or you can come over for dinner once a week. It's a little bit different, but yeah, I didn't really second think it a lot, because we just really wanted you to be able to move to Virginia Beach, and the longer we waited, the longer. And also, I moved my job. I changed offices. I really didn't want to do that.
You came to Newport News.
Yeah, I came to Newport News. I forgot.
Yeah.
I did.
Yep. But you originally applied for the job in Newport News. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they put you in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then after we went to Newport News, they ended up sending me off to the service center a couple of months later, back in Virginia Beach. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, why did I even agree to go there? The point of me coming to Newport News was to be with you, not to have to do the reverse commute.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did that for a while. And then when we finally moved to Virginia Beach, they took like my flex day away.
And then they tried to send you back to Newport News.
No, they ain't trying to send me back. But I was working 10-4s, 4-10s.
Oh, you missed that? Did you miss that?
It was convenient because, I mean, I had to deal with such... No. I had to deal with so much traffic.
You never worked on Saturdays? You used to be in there by yourself.
When I first came, when I was in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I worked Saturdays. By myself.
Why are you smiling?
But yeah. But yeah, I wasn't really thinking about... I wasn't thinking about your feelings that much, to be honest.
Well, thanks.
I just thought it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew you, I know you, and I knew you'd understand. So I didn't think it would be an issue.
So you took advantage of my niceness.
I didn't take advantage of you. Did you feel some type of way about it? How did you feel about it?
No, looking back on it, it's kind of like... It's funny, looking back on it, it's kind of like, oh, we did that? Like, geez.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5,
wait to get married till later.
It's not even 5 months out of our marriage. In 2 weeks, we went on... After we got married, we went on our honeymoon for about a week.
And that was terrible.
Went back to...
Not the honeymoon, but like leaving... The very next day after the wedding, like in the morning.
Yeah.
That was
yeah. I wish we would have like been able to stay, and like I would have been able to mingle with like out of town guests.
Yeah.
Some people would have been able to meet you and stuff like that. Yeah, we came back from our honeymoon a week later. I went back to work, and then like I got shipped off to Ohio for 2 weeks. So really, that's about a month. We got married at the end of May. There's only about 3.5 months that we didn't live together while we were married, that we otherwise would have.
Yeah, it didn't seem.
And I mean,
I don't really remember.
If people aren't living together before they're married, I don't know that all the time it's an immediate thing. Especially when 2 people own property. So.
Or maybe we did it wrong. Maybe we should have planned it. If we knew we couldn't live together yet, and I got married until later.
Why? I like even numbers. That's why we got married.
May is 5. That's not.
Yeah, but 26 is an even number, and it's significant.
There's more 26s throughout the year.
Yeah, but June was too hot. I went back and forth with wanting an outside wedding. I wanted the weather to be nice. April is too rainy. June is too hot. I didn't want it to be cold. What?
I'm listening.
July, we had the family reunions. You know?
August is
hot in my hair.
When did she ever consider what I wanted?
You didn't care. You just wanted me to... You just wanted me.
What I want you to do.
You just wanted me. But no, we've had some good times.
Yeah. She's a good one. Like, she'll go in the woods and stuff. And
I'm a good one. Like you picked the best M&M out the bag. Oh, this one got double chocolate in it.
Okay. Forget it then. Use a bad one. She bad mama jammin'. What did that song do?
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
What?
That's the rest. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, I think we compliment each other well. With an I compliment.
Oh, you're beautiful.
You're wonderful.
See?
You're lovely.
You do well with that. Very well.
Thank you.
You're well complimented.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
You're a good person to be complimented.
You were beautiful.
Oh, you're handsome.
Really?
You're kind.
I told you that.
You're nice.
You're kind. You're lovely.
You have a good heart.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh. Can you feel my heart?
Who said that?
Can you feel my heart?
I love your heart.
Can I feel your heart?
Sure.
No. The camera's gone.
No, but I think we compliment each other well. I don't know. There's no one else I'd rather do life with.
Don't make me cry. I'm so happy. It is, the funny thing, it's not funny, is that when I really think about my life, and you just hit everything.
And all he's done for me.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell me.
I'm done.
No, tell me. Go ahead.
I have nothing more nice
to say. Go ahead when you think about your life. Come on, man. I was vibing to it.
I just think about you're just everything. You're everything to me.
You're everything to me.
Hope for tomorrow.
I don't know the rest. Something about joy for my sorrow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So tell me, Dupre. How did you learn how did you know how to be a good husband?
I don't know. God told me everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what examples have you seen that you follow?
Every example.
What? I'm serious.
Every good example comes from the Lord.
Okay. Yes. In theory.
No, okay, so that's great. So a couple things. And here's the thing why I tell people about like finding the good in everyone you encounter. So if you think about our life, and maybe your life, like our childhood influences, the roles that we saw growing up, whether it be your immediate caretakers, like we learned things from them. But also other people, so teachers, people you interact with, whether you know them or not. And just one example, I'll tell you. There's a family who lived next door to us when I was a kid. I was between the ages of like 5 and 8, 5 and 9. And he was in the military. I think he was in the Army. I always thought it was so amazing because it was like every single day he came home from work almost at the exact same time. And you would know he was on his way home because his garage door opened before he'd garage door would open and then he'd be coming around the corner. It was almost like clockwork. And I remember as a kid...
I didn't even know there were like such things as garage door openers when we were 5.
You had a garage. You had a garage. I didn't
garage
even have
door
a garage.
Openers.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't have one in your garage?
Not a button that you can press in your car.
Oh, really?
Like, you had to have like a nice car then to have like a
garage that you parked in?
No, to have a button in your car.
Yeah, but there's like separate remotes that most people would have. Most cars didn't have buttons like you got in your car.
Alright, well, I didn't know them things existed at that age.
Yes.
Go ahead. Continue.
Well, I did.
Alright. Excuse you?
That's what you was trying to say.
No.
So he would come around the corner, and he would come every day. And so I know that is an example for me of like always coming home to your family. Like I always thought that was great. That example. I mean, he never knew, and that's the thing, right? He never knew that he was an example for me. Like,
Right.
he's just doing his normal life, right? And sure, not trying to be anything special or trying to be an example.
Like being consistent.
Well, yeah, consistent. But I mean, whatever you're doing, like what I'm saying is like there's so many examples from just seeing different people.
Right. So what example did you? Like you thought it was good for him to come home every night to his family.
Yes, I just
Right.
said that.
Like being consistent.
Sure, consistent.
Right?
That sounds great. Yes.
I mean, people come home from work, but like being consistent, like showing up. Like,
yes.
having your family expect that from
Yes,
you and doing it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think it's awesome that you consciously took good things from people.
Yeah.
Like you ask me all the time, like, how'd you learn to do this, or where did you get that from? And I had to think hard. And I know you'd be like, oh, you, but no.
What?
You'd be like, oh, I don't know why you answer a question with a question, blah, blah, blah. But like, I have to think hard to like remember and to like understand where I got certain traits from. Because it was never a conscious thing for me.
Yeah, certain things, like just like for me, I was telling someone this recently, I want to be a police officer. And like I've always like looked at and got examples, like all the good things I pick up. I can think back to an officer who was like wearing the uniform nice and sharp. I'm like, I want to be that sharp. Or someone who pulled over a friend one time for speeding, and it was just super professional, and you know. And so I always.
You ever
pick up
see
on
someone
things
who
like that.
you just knew that you didn't want to be like?
Of course. Yeah. And that's the thing. So like that's the thing. I think some people think that when people are positive, that's all they see. Right? You see the like you know the negative, you see the negative, but it's right where you primarily focus on.
Right, and that's why.
Soak up.
Do you think it was because you saw some negative things? Do you think that's why you like drew to like the positive things from people?
Yeah.
You was like, oh well, maybe there's this negative thing in my life. Oh, that's a positive. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to show up. Maybe,
yeah. But you can learn from. I think you can
like
learn
the
from
example
everything.
of the guy coming home every day.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And that's a great thing, right? So there are certain things that may happen in life where it makes you focus on how can I find a better example. Or like this type of relationship is not how I think life should really be. What? And you can either go find your own example or be the example.
Yeah.
You know.
Good stuff.
How about you?
Yeah.
How did you know to be a good wife?
I don't know. Just being me, you know. I didn't know how to be a good wife. I didn't know how to be a wife. You know, when I say this, I've told you this before, like you asked me to marry you. I was like, all right, cool. I mean,
that's how it was. Jeez.
Like I had thought we talked about it.
Yeah.
You were my guy. Like you were the one who I wanted to be with. I didn't have any doubt about that. I don't think I ever even like it wasn't in like it just wasn't a thought in my mind like how do I be a good wife? Like can I be a good wife? You know? What does being a wife look like? It was never like a conscious thing in my mind.
Really?
No.
As a little girl, isn't that what y'all think about?
I was never like I wanted a kid. I wanted a daughter.
Anyway,
I knew that I would have a husband, but it was never that role was never a how to or what does that look like, I guess. I mean, I've had wives in my life. I mean, I've had the picture of a wife in my life. My mom was there, my grandmothers.
Right.
So yeah, it was just never something that I thought about consciously. I remember one time, and then like, we've got this thing of being millennials, and like,
that's funny.
You know, we do things differently from other generations, and it's kind of the how do I honor my spouse, still honoring myself. I remember one time my aunt, Tanya, said to me, someone who...
This is how you talking. Said to me, like up in my face, like, hold up.
Okay. Well, I like your face.
Okay.
Sorry. I remember my Aunt Tanya said to me one time, and when she's not married, she was never married, she said that I needed to make your plate when we ate. And I was like, he can fix his own plate. And it wasn't like a disrespectful thing to you that I wasn't fixing your plate.
Right.
Like, he's capable of making his plate. But now, like, I get it. So now sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But it's conflicting sometimes. It's like, how do I want to show that I honor my husband, but I'm still my own person. I'm still an independent woman.
Are you?
Yeah. You know?
You're married.
So, what does that mean? That means I'm not independent?
You're interdependent.
Sure, but doesn't mean that, like, we can't do things for ourselves. Like, I don't expect you to make my plate. Like, why would you expect me to make your plate?
Because you're the woman.
Right, but I work.
So let's try this for an example, right? Say we are, let's put us 40 years back. 40 years back.
Like, older than we are? Okay.
Right, no. Not older than we are. Like, back, like right now, we'd be
40 years older.
Yes.
All right.
But not like later. Not looking into the future.
Right now, we're
yes.
plus 40
So the example
years.
of the older style, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
So you iron my clothes. You wash my clothes. You make my dinner. You make my plate. You make me breakfast. Okay.
And
you clean the house. You take care of the kids.
Right. But that is what I signed up for.
Right. And
that is not currently
I'm
today.
just going to go to work. And I'm going to come home. I'm going to kick back on the couch like I do.
Right.
Drink my beer and watch my sports. You take them kids and get them out of my way.
Right.
Because I'm trying to watch this and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Now
that's exactly how.
That's why I have a wife. So I can enjoy life.
That's how things were. And
it's crazy to me. Like, I don't get it.
That's not what I signed up for. So maybe it was a thing of maybe me just not wanting you to expect that.
So you set the expectations early.
Expectation.
Huh? I don't want to make a plate.
I'm not making your plate every time you eat.
Right, yeah.
You know? Yeah, I make your plate sometimes. I make
your plate sometimes.
You do, and that's what I was getting ready to say. I think we
iron
compliment.
clothes sometimes. Is that okay?
I think we compliment each other well. I think we both do things that I think we both take on certain roles, and I think we do that. I think we do it well. I do think some things probably weren't expressed before we got married, what certain expectations were, but I don't think there was anything that we did before we got married that just like changed all of a sudden as soon as we got married. I think whatever expectations we both set during our courting season.
So how long was the courting season? People always wonder that. Like, how did you meet? How long to this and that and to this and like...
2008 to 2011. We got engaged in 2011. So it's 2008 to 2011.
We didn't get together until 2009.
Yeah, 2009. So 2 years, but we...
2 years 2 years dated?
2 years
engaged
dated.
For a year.
Engaged for a year, yeah. But I think it's pertinent that we were... like the years that we were dating. It was...
the timing of...
the time, yeah. It was your senior... now, yeah, I guess the
senior year.
And like the second half of your senior year, my junior year, my senior year of college, and then into like my first year after college. I think both of us were fairly mature.
I wasn't trying to just date.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't trying to waste my time. I wasn't looking for anything just casual. And yeah, I mean, I think a lot of our values aligned. Most of our values aligned with each other.
Is there ever a point that we talked about it? Or do you think we just kind of, our values? Or do you think we just kind of experienced each other and kind of understood?
We talked a lot.
Did we?
Once we got face to face. I wasn't a big talker on the phone.
Yeah.
Especially when I don't really know you. I don't know, like, I can't.
How do you get to know someone, though?
But the thing is, like, I don't know, like, your reactions to things. Like, we were trying to get to know each other. You were going to school a couple hours away, but we're trying to get to know each other on the phone. And, like, I can't see your face. I can't see how you're reacting to what I'm saying.
We didn't have FaceTime back then,
We didn't have FaceTime. And it's funny because you got me to get a webcam. And
I don't
my
remember
roommates,
that.
Yeah, my roommates were like, oh, I know what y'all doing. And it wasn't anything like that. It was just different. It was nice to see your face.
I don't even remember. I don't think I ever remember. Did we use Skype or what? AOL something? I don't remember doing that.
I think it was Skype.
At all, really.
Yeah. And I'm sure the connection wasn't like super clear.
I know, yeah.
But yeah. We talked a lot about stuff. Talked about our background, our upbringings, what we were interested in.
Pizza. She likes pizza, y'all.
I like pizza. I think that's probably one thing that I do like miss, a real authentic greasy pepperoni pizza. I'm just saying, like the pizza box.
It makes my heart.
The pizza box, like it makes my stomach hurt a little bit because I feel like the grease just sitting there. But that pizza was good.
The pizza box, yes, that was.
The pizza box, yeah, that was my place. Like that is why I learned.
Who told us about that place?
I think I yelped it.
It was so
but
good.
that is why Lauren loves pepperoni pizza.
In Port Norfolk, y'all. If y'all, can we advocate for stuff not?
I hope they're open still.
Someone said they're still open.
I remember I was pregnant with Lauren. I was pregnant with our oldest child, and it was Halloween. And we were tasked with giving out candy.
Oh, yeah.
And no one was really coming to the door. So we grabbed a bowl of candy. And we're on our way to Pizza Box. I'm like, look, I'm hungry. My little pregnant self. And we were just throwing candy.
Saw some kids. Here you go, kids.
Here you go, take the whole bowl. Yeah, because I wanted some pizza. How did we get on the topic of pizza? Oh, yeah, we were talking about things. But yeah, we talked about things. But yeah, I think just having a friendship, a strong foundation of a friendship is very important. Being kind, being loving, you know? Like, I want what's best for you.
Do you?
I do. Like, I genuinely want you to be happy. And I think that's important.
Yeah.
I love you and I know you love me. So, like,
that
even
almost
now,
sounds like you're about to cry when you say that.
No, I'm not. My allergies.
Heart.
It's like I got snot in my nose.
It's not from your heart. I said
it's
from
my heart,
like,
but I got the nasalness that you're hearing is the snot. But yeah, so like when we do argue, we do bicker. It's like I know deep down. I know you're not trying to hurt me.
Oh, I thought you know deep down that I'm right. I thought that's what you know. Oh.
No.
Just kidding.
Nah.
Right, yeah.
That's not it.
But that's crazy. This is the last thing though. But like that's crazy. Like just like you said, I'm not in it to hurt you. Like I'm not trying to hurt you. But there's so many relationships like people are married and like it's like they're out for each other.
Yeah.
Like why are you married?
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
It's like they say things to intentionally hurt one another. And I'm not gonna lie, it took me it's taken me a little bit to like not say things that hurt you, but like say things in a manner that you don't like.
What do you mean? Like,
you don't like when I curse at you.
Okay.
I don't really curse much anymore.
Well, since she said it.
But,
I'm just kidding.
Like, I knew that it got on your nerves. Like, you don't like when I, like, curse at you. And so, if I felt like you weren't listening or I felt like you weren't paying enough attention. But no, it did take me a while to not do that. To have that button that I could press, because that didn't do anything to help the situation. It didn't help the communication.
But you're human.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Thank you.
I don't expect you to be perfect.
Good.
Or me.
Good.
I love you.
Love you too, babe.
So, what is one last piece of advice you want to share with the people?
Love each other with acceptance, service, and
You're
kindness.
supposed to know this already. Why are you looking at? Why are you reading? It's like you can read me. It's like you're reading me. Do it again.
Love each other with acceptance, service, and kindness.
Through acceptance.
Through acceptance, service, and kindness.
That's all you're gonna say? All right, bye.
No, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, messaging us. If you guys have any topics that you'd like us to discuss, any questions, let us know. We are doing this for our enjoyment, for your enjoyment as well, to uplift and encourage other people, and to lift and encourage ourselves also. Mm-hmm. We have come a long way. We've grown. We've matriculated over the years that we've been together.
You use such big words.
Our values have grown.
Yeah.
And matured. Our family has grown and matured. Our goals have as well. And I'm excited for us. I'm excited for all God has in store for us. I'm excited for you guys also. I'm excited for helping people reach their goals. I'm excited for helping relationships and marriages grow and flourish. It doesn't have to be as complicated as we make it. It doesn't.
I'm not even laughing at that. I'm thinking about something else. I'm sorry. Since we all got fascinated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gotta go.